Hey everyone, welcome to another one of Chris's Beer Reviewskis. Today I'm going to be drinking a pleasant surprise, as you know by the title. I'm going to be drinking the Double IPA released by the Muskoka Brewery. They like to personalize this as twice as Mad Tom IPA, because the original was the Mad Tom IPA. So this was a huge hit on the market. So what these gentlemen did were very, very clever. They said, alright, let's keep the same recipe, modify it just the slightest little bit, boost the alcohol. I'm sure the flavor is going to be impacted as well, but it's a lot easier to come up with beers when you have a core recipe, right? So anyways, while the legend of Mad Tom is laden with mystery and intrigue, one thing remains clear. Mad Tom did things his own way. Twice as Mad Tom is an aggressively twice dry-hopped Imperial India Pale Ale that delivers a definitive hop aroma and unabashedly big, bold flavor. We brew this beer with the road less traveled in mind. And in spirit of old Mad Tom, we make no bones about it. I don't know who this Mad Tom is, so I wish I had a little bit more of an insight for you there. You could check out the brewery at muskokabrewery.com. Now, one thing that's cool, they did come up with a different cap for this, which was neat. I don't remember what the other one looked. Oh, the other one was red. The other one was red with a white chair, and now you got black with a gray chair. Yes, or silver. Anyways, people, this was a big hit on the market. Okay, I think the last one was somewhere around 6.4% ABV, and now we're at 8.4% ABV. The only thing I'm really not liking about this bottle, I don't know if all the bottles in the pack are like this, but it's sticky. Look. Super sticky. I don't know why it's sticky all over, but it is. Anyways, people, I'm going to be reviewing this with my little flute glass here. Here goes. I'm popping it open with a lighter because I'd like to keep the caps for my reviews. Smells double delicious. As cheesy as that sounded. Now, I don't really remember the color of the older one. I mean, it looks like it's the same. The aroma was significantly more pungent. The head looks very interesting. It's almost kind of like it's an off-white color, more of like a kind of a tanned color. And yeah, it's filtered. I can see right through. I can see my fingerprints on the other side of the glass. Neato. Some of the aggressive flavors that I can pick up, or aromas that I can pick up from here, are that of your average IPA. You know, you're getting the robust grapefruit, you're getting the zest from the orange or the orange itself. Those are generally the types of aromas and flavors that we're going to be picking up on this. So let's see if I can find anything else, and I'll let you know how I feel. Wow, that is probably the most aggressively strong, pungent taste I've ever had in my life. When I take sips of beers, you know, there's a front, there's a mid, and there's a back taste to every beer. With this, the moment it goes into my mouth, fills my cheeks with this wonderful creamy layer of goodness, and then boom, smacks you right down into your stomach the whole way down. Grapefruit, orange, mad flavor, which is what must have possessed Tom to be mad. So that being said, I mean, it went down, and all I could think about was the flavor. It didn't even occur to me. Woo! Just got the chills. With goosebumps. It didn't even occur to me as it was going down, like 8.4% ABV. Even though I read it right before it went down, I was more struck by the robustness of the flavor. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're thinking that a double IPA It's going to be more bitter on the aftertaste. I really find that this has the same bitter after effect that you get in your taste as the original. So this really is a significant increase in flavor, aroma, and alcohol content. I mean, you know, said double dry hopped. I mean, it's really really hard for me to pick up on dry flavors, especially when there's so much flavor. But yeah, they're right. It is a dry. I can see what they're talking about. Um, yeah, you know what? It's got my approval, man. A lot of people really liked the first one, and I didn't really hop on that bandwagon, so to speak. I didn't enjoy it as much as everybody else has, so I basically stopped purchasing it from the LCBO. But this is interesting. It came in a 4-pack. It was 11 something or other, and you got 8.4% ABV, 355 milliliter bottles. It was good. It was better than the original. I'm going to give you that. That being said, you outdid yourself. This is a step in the right direction, and I'm going to give it a nice 8 out of 10. It's phenomenal. It really is. Like, I'm still tasting the flavors in my mouth as we speak. I might even give it a 9. It's so tough. I mean, to rate IPAs, they're so far and few in between one another that it really is difficult to say what is the best. And that's what makes it a little bit more difficult to rate IPAs, if you ask me. So I'm just going to give it a solid 8. If you disagree with me, you're probably going to be the 9er. All right, people. Thanks for joining me in another one of Chris's beer reviews. Don't drink and drive. Just drink responsibly. Cheers.